Now I'm introducing us. I'm Luke Mitchell.
And I'm Sean Watson-Graham.
And we're two old friends.
Old as can get.
I mean, we met when we were what? You're 2 years older than me, so we met when we were... You were in grade 5 and I was in grade 3?
Grade 5, grade 3.
So what's that? 8 and 4?
Yeah, there's like a number it is over... Yeah, when...
If you subtract 4 and you add 5.
It's 5, yeah, 5, because I was in grade 10. Or no, I was 10 in grade 5.
This is the entire show. We're going to sit here and we're going to do some hard math. We're mad minutes. We're going to wow the crowd with some serious numbers here.
We are two arithmetic geniuses.
We're starting to figure out maybe we're in the wrong space. We should be attacking the mathematics space. We should have got our masters and PhDs in astrophysics.
I'm taking an accounting class, and I actually tutored somebody.
Really?
Someone literally called me and asked... So I guess right now they have, just to jump right in, different topic, they have like WhatsApp groups for classes, and I like did my homework, which took forever because I suck at math, but then someone like asked a question on the WhatsApp group and was just like, and I responded to it, and then she was like, "Can I call you?" I was like, "Sure, okay." Like, and then she calls me, and then I'm just walking her through the entire homework. She's pretty much just asking me to do her homework for her. But it kind of worked because like telling it and teaching it to someone like helped me understand it better. Even though after a little bit I was like, you know what? Here's a photo of my work. Like just copy and paste.
I wish all the kids in high school and university would have taken that mentality when I was peering over their shoulder.
Well, this is all online, so nobody knows. You can do whatever.
Anyways, what John and I are doing right now is our first podcast together. We've been talking about it for about a year now, maybe a half a year. We're both in the, I don't know, creative space, I would say. We try to be at least. And we thought, what better way to do more shit than start a podcast together? So we don't have a name yet. We made this last minute.
I think it looks pretty good.
We're still trying to think of a name, but yeah. So this is our podcast. Eventually we want to get some guests in. Me and Sean will just have some small talk about whatever.
Whatever's going on.
Or you can talk about GameStop. Did you follow GameStop?
I think you messaged me about it, and you were like, it was like, it went from nothing, like nobody in the world ever knew what was happening.
People didn't
like
even know about
everybody.
investing. Okay.
I didn't even know what GameStop was. Like, is it like the EB Games of Canada?
It's no, it's like, you know, when you go in the mall and there was that store with like, there'd be like a guy holding a lightsaber, and then there was like the Madden station where you could play Xbox. Right. It was a game. You go in and buy video games pretty much. You for sure have been to GameStop.
Like EB Games.
Fuck, is it EB Games?
Wasn't that EB Games?
Maybe. It might be. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe they changed it. Like, maybe we're showing our age with EB Games.
It definitely is the equivalent, I would say. It's very similar.
Yeah.
Maybe they did have... Okay. Sense. But yeah, should I explain what happened with GameStop? Do you know?
Yeah, go for it.
Basically, these hedge fund yahoos decided to take out short positions, and I think short call positions. Basically, like you're betting against the stock to do well, and a lot of people, I think a few guys who are pretty well educated in the stock trading game, messaged within this forum called Wall Street Bets and said, "Hey, there's these hedge fund billionaires. They have massive short positions in these companies." And they've actually overshorted, I think it was like the amount of actual stock there is. So if we fucking go in, all of us together, like 1 million people at the time, we'll be able to short squeeze them, which means like if we all buy stock, the price will shoot up. And because they're losing so much money, they'll have to buy the share back at like crazy rates. So they were losing billions and billions. The part that made me skeptical was the guy who called The Big Short. You know that guy who has like the kooky eye in the movie? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wonky eye.
No, yeah. No, Ryan Gosling.
No, Ryan doesn't have wonky eyes. No way.
He's got beautiful eyes.
Yeah. I'm getting hot and bothered thinking about him. That guy bought into GameStop at like $4, okay? And that was about a year ago or so. Mm-hmm. And he made a fucking killing, obviously, because GameStop went to like $400.
Dude.
Yeah,
they're saying,
but to me it's kind of fishy. It's like that guy's not a small fish. Like maybe he had some friends involved and pulling some strings to get people to jump in. Like I don't know. It seems weird.
I feel like a lot of random
and there was a
people
thing,
got
hold the line.
Hold the line.
Yeah, everyone was like, hold the line. Like Mike Milden and I were sending each other videos of like Spartans at war. I put in probably like
Did you put in
I put
money?
$3,000 into GameStop. I was like, I'm willing to lose it all.
Really? Did you make money though?
Of course not.
No.
I ended up not holding the line like a puss and sold. And then
Well,
I just
if you held the line, would it?
no, it's way down. It's at like $90 a share now. I would have lost like 70% of my money. I would put in whatever I was comfortable with losing, but then I wasn't comfortable anymore. Once I'm like, we're not really doing anything anymore. It's kind of just falling apart. So I don't want to be a part of this now.
So it's kind of like a fad. Like it lasted.
Yeah. It was so much fun. They already have a movie coming out about it, but it was so much fun. It ruined my whole day.
My day was going great till GameStop.
It's not that my day was going great. It was that made my day so much more fun. I couldn't stop smiling like a fucking maniac. Like, you know, when you would assume like a serial killer gets like a fresh body in his basement, he's just like, it's been so long. That was me with GameStop. I was like, fuck yeah.
Felt like Dexter.
Dude, it was
Had
insane.
him wrapped on the table.
Yeah.
Somehow he got out.
My adrenaline was just kicking in.
Oh man.
I literally, you know that feeling you get when you watch Lord of the Rings and there's those big war scenes?
Oh, of course.
It literally felt like we're like, everyone charge.
Let's go, Helm's Deep.
Yeah. I literally was playing the Aragon speech before like the ending battle. There comes a day. It was like,
When everyone needs to hold the line.
Oh man, it's just like
Screw it, the White Walkers.
all these freaks in their basement are like, yeah, hold the line.
Wait,
Yeah.
but who actually won money from it? Because I thought people got rich from it. Did anyone?
Some
get rich?
people probably did, but it was more of a it's so hard to know, right? Because you were going against hedge funds. We know hedge funds lost money, but then retail investors are like individual people spread out throughout the world. So it's there are some people who I'm assuming who made like $1 million, $5 million. I saw some guy on Reddit post he made $44 million, but like
Jesus Christ.
who knows how much he lost afterward to like holding the line. So some people probably made money. Some people lost a lot of money. It was a bloodbath. It was blood in the streets. There were billionaires crying on CNBC. Like, I cannot believe this is a free market. They're manipulating it. It's like, you guys have been manipulating the fucking stock market since the beginning of it.
time.
Yeah. It's like what they do is that because they have so much money, they can like short a stock and put so much down pressure on it because they're putting like 20 billion into it. Whereas, and like no one can meet that. So one of the guys was shorting Tesla. I forget which one it was, but one of them was like almost fucking destroying Tesla. He was shorting it so hard.
So is this one of those things where you realize like no one's safe? Like
Yeah, they're
everyone
gonna.
gonna get fucked.
Yeah, these guys are just so powerful, and they're all like got each other's backs, and it was just nice to see them crying for once about money.
Oh, for sure.
And as soon as it went awry, you saw whoever was against it. You saw their true colors, and some of them were politicians, like Elizabeth Warren, who claimed she was like indigenous.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and she's not at all. She's like 1/1000. She was fucking like, she was against it. I don't know. It was just fishy.
Damn.
Yeah, it was huge. And then, did you know Robin Hood?
Do you think that was like the best news story compared to like last year?
All of 2020, that news story beat it 2020 as a whole. Easily. It was so much fun. Except for when Robin Hood halted trading on the stocks and fucked everyone.
Of good in a way.
Yeah, of course. It shined a light. I feel like it brought people together more than ever, especially with how the election affected people in the States and around the world. I think it like that was like, oh yeah, we still hate the big guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not all about left and right. We still fucking hate the billionaires. You know,
there's still the middle people that they kind of like, they just like go under the radar.
Yeah.
Because like nobody really knows a lot of them. Like if you're just an average person, you're not thinking about like the owner of Whole Foods or the owner of like
Bezos owns Whole Foods.
Or Bezos. Like, well, you know Bezos. Bezos is like the rock star.
He retired.
Bezos is like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. He stepped down the other day as CEO.
Someone made a tweet that was like, this is either really good or really bad or some crazy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's a one of the
There's like
stock
a
guys I
loss.
follow. He was like, it's kind of weird because Bill Gates stepped down from CEO of Microsoft before the tech bubble bursted.
Right.
So everyone's like, is that what Bezos is doing? Like getting out before it's too late?
Like before there's a bunch of Amazons kind of
No,
thing?
before the whole stock market crashes. Like we're in a bubble because of the inflation and half the people think we're fine and half the people think they're like we're in a bubble. So
Well, like,
that's like always though.
yeah. I mean, I don't know too much about it, but that Peter Schiff guy just. will
He's
not
he's a
stop
boomer.
talking
Yeah,
about
he's
it.
a boomer though. Like he's old money. He invests in gold.
He loves that gold.
There's a generation like Elon Musk and like this guy named Chamath and Silicon Valley guys who invest in Bitcoin and stuff. And then there's like an older generation that's in gold and silver and yeah, it's weird. Yeah, like I don't want to get too into it, but yeah, it like the whole thing basically is. I like that this taught people about investing because a lot of young people didn't know shit about investing, but a lot of people also got misled and were like, I could make this stock's going to $10,000 and it's a no name fucking stock just because a bunch of people are talking about it. It's like, that's not how it works. And usually by the time you find out about something like that, you're too late. So I do like that it introduced people to getting in the market, but it also might have scared people away because it got absolutely obliterated.
It is true.
Like I know someone, I'm not gonna say their name, sorry to cut you off, but they were trying to tell their parents to put 20 grand into GameStop when it was at 350. I'm like, that's a terrible idea.
You do it?
No. Of course not.
You're like, that guy was me.
No. No, my dad called me. He's like, are you putting any money in? I'm like, don't do it, but I'm going in for fun. I'm on the horse right now.
Yeah, it's like gambling.
Yeah, that was totally just to say fuck the billionaire. I know a guy who I follow on YouTube. He put 100 grand in the GameStop at 300. Just he's like fuck them.
Dude, I'm putting my whole signing bonus right on GameStop.
His YouTube channel is called Chicken Genius Singapore. So if you want to follow and watch him, he's heavy on Tesla. Enough about money though. The real reason we wanted to create this channel is not to talk about the stock market. I guess we can talk about whatever we want. GameStop was a massive
It was a massive story.
movement. Sean and I constantly have stuff coming out. We also know people who have stuff coming out all the time. So we want to have guests in that can share their shit. Sean has a song out right now. Just dropped, last week?
Yeah, last Friday.
What's it called?
Your laugh is a story. Yeah, no, it's like, it's fun because like, yeah, Luke and I have known each other for like pretty much our whole lives. We've always been creative guys. And yeah, Luke's always been a little like in the background, even in any of the Modern Space days. We like brought him on tour. He shot a bunch of videos for us. Made a pretty hilarious behind the scenes video for It's Only a Dream, which I think was deleted.
We were ahead of the Instagram game. Like before Instagram caught up, we were making 1 minute clips.
1 minute videos for YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before, yeah, because like when YouTube was the thing to put videos on.
Yeah.
Instagram was not that big in 2016.
No.
And it's crazy to see how much, it's crazy to see how much it's gone up. But yeah, we're both putting stuff out. We both want to just have conversations. Both want to chill with people.
Yeah.
I guess we could talk about the music video.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was so random. Like, as Sean was like, hey, Luke, like, my label is saying we basically need a video for every song. I'm like, okay, I'm going to Florida. Like, in like 4 days. He's like, great.
You free this Saturday?
Yeah, so I fucking go down to Sean's house and...
Not a pre-planned
we
idea
had
in the works.
only thing I knew was I love the effect in Bandersnatch, the Netflix show. Oh, what's the Netflix show?
Is it not Black Mirror?
Black Mirror, Bandersnatch. When he touches the painting and it warps. I was like, that's a sweet idea. Originally, we were gonna do the whole video like that, and then I was like,
Just totally tripping.
I was like, this is too much. It's too much warp.
Too much.
So then we just set up. Thank God your mom was out of the house because
Thank God.
we were like, why don't we just fucking put all the art in the living room and you play in front of it like it's a tranquility when you play or write. And yeah, we did that. We like literally filmed him taking the art down. Because originally we weren't going to do that. And then I'm like, why don't we just film that?
No, I can't remember what the actual idea was. Like, it was kind of funny. I was just staying at my parents for the weekend, and my dad kept hounding me. He's like, what's the idea for the music video going to be?
Don't worry, Luke's got it.
Don't worry. We're gonna have, like, I got the
Everything's
idea.
going to be just fine.
And I think I was, like, pacing around the house, like, what should I do? What should I do? And then Luke came over. We just started brainstorming. And then we had that idea for everything being kind of trippy. And obviously I want to incorporate something with drinking, something with being hungover.
Yeah, his dad's like, why don't you lose to the scotch?
Let's lose the booze.
Like, we're going to, what are we, 5 years old? We don't drink? We drink, Dad.
We drink too much. But I guess the song has like there's a lot.
It's hard. There's hardships in it. And then the chorus is fun.
Exactly.
And I think we did a great job in encapsulating the song by chance.
By complete chance. Like, we just had all these
We shot that video in 4 hours.
Maybe even less.
It was fucking crazy. And it looks pretty good. I mean,
Yeah, it looks
I don't want to jay myself off here.
Because the thing is, it was just, I needed a video. I needed it quick. We had the song.
Should I bring up the video and play it?
We could play the video.
Okay, keep going though. I'll bring it up while you...
Yeah, so we needed it done fast. It was kind of a last minute thing. And yeah, so my dad is a painter, so he has tons of paintings that are in this video. My mom actually has one painting in there. She took a crack at painting. And then one of my good buddies, Anton Ermakov, who did some artwork for Modern Space, actually has a couple paintings in there as well. So it's just a whole collage of just like, maybe we could do a pause on the art.
Well, let's play the whole thing. We can pause it as we go and just explain what kind of happened. Like,
yeah, we can talk about it.
So this part actually took the longest to film because this is the very first things we filmed, and we were like, what the hell is this? I'm like, Sean, sit down, crumpled paper, I don't know. And then you're like, okay, so I'll let it play. Just take it a snooze.
Passed out, hungover. Done by my dad. And there is
right here.
Sean's beautiful handwriting.
This is Sean's art.
I'm left-handed, so
this
I
is
can't write.
A Sean frame. You got the booze and the your life is a story all in one. This is Sean right here.
I didn't capital the I, capital the A, kind of capital the
It's
L.
like this is how you write your songs, like a crazy person.
I really want to pretend like I'm writing a lot of pages, so each lyric is just one giant page.
Yeah, you look like oh my god. No, what's
grade 2?
Oh my god, what is that? Kurt Cobain. Like, you write like Kurt Cobain.
It looks a little eerie. Like I was really trying to get there.
And you're like, just throw this out. It actually ended up working.
I had submitted this one, like, it was an article or some kind of write-up for one of my English classes. And the teacher was like, Sean, you are a brilliant writer, but you have the penmanship of a 10-year-old. I was like, that sums my life up.
Yeah,
Thank God for technology.
Dude, I found out late in life that I have, what's it called when you write incorrectly or like you jump ahead? Dyslexia. I'm dyslexic.
I think what it is it's almost like my brain is going faster than I can actually type it.
Yeah.
Like, write it out.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and be like, I missed an A here.
That's also, what is it? We got Jameson in the decanter.
Into this chapter, the pain hits like hell. Eternally said.
It was November, so I kind of had a mustache.
Some nights.
That is a tattoo I got in the summer.
Hold on one sec. Keep them entertained. Oh, I got the remote here.
Oh,
Keep them going.
Remote.
Explain the tattoo.
The tattoo, yeah, that is here, I think. Yeah, here it is. I got that tattoo after quarantine. It was actually, I paid for it during the first lockdown because the guy was actually doing was doing like a discount. He had 25% on whatever you sent him. So I sent him like $325. He gave me like a 400 and again with the math, we're terrible. He gave me like a 400 and something dollar just tattoo, and yeah.
So
We tripped it out.
again, yeah, there's a warp on it too. If you can, I'll rewind it a tad here.
You spill.
Not to toot my horn.
Some nights go on and on, you drink them till they're dry. The echoes of a hangover still burning in my mind.
You sound like Jake Bug a little.
What the hell happened on the last goodbye?
I kind of like that. I think kind of happened by
The
accident.
guitar frame.
The guitar frame, because kind of with like writing these songs, there was a point where I just like would pick up a guitar and I just could not write anything to save my life.
Right.
It was one of those things where you just picked it up and you're like, God, I suck.
Right. And I wanted like a cool still frame.
Yeah, and it kind of encapsulates what I was thinking when I was just drinking too much, and I would look at the guitar and I'd be like, maybe not today. Maybe I'll put it off for another day and just keep drinking. And that kind of was what happened until I like started writing music again.
Right. All right.
So I thought that kind of happened completely by fluke.
Let's take them into the chorus here.
Somebody told me your love is a story, and if you get lost on the way, don't you worry, you'll find yourself.
I love that transition.
Go back to the roots that you call
I love that how it swings around and you kind of motion with the guitar. Mm-hmm. It flows so nicely. But I also love the chorus. It's so chanty.
Yeah,
It's really fun.
it was kind of funny too, because we have all every single picture in that is hanging on for dear life.
Oh my god, they like 3 of them fell at one point. I had to like, we didn't even have those Christmas lights, and I looked at you. I'm like, it looks a little dead right now.
It looks a little dead. Yeah, without the Christmas lights was not great.
Yeah.
And it was right before Christmas. It was like December?
Yeah.
Was it?
No, it was November
November or something?
like 25th.
Yeah.
Because I literally left the 28th.
Yeah, it was November days. The mustache hair. But yeah, the lights were super random. And luckily my dad still has a bunch of lights just hanging in the garage. So we were like, maybe this. You can't go wrong with Christmas lights.
No, you cannot.
No. And I think even on this, there's a T-Rex one. You can see T-Rex. Beside it's Anton's. Some more Anton photos.
It's like eternally said, finally glad to be out of the spell. Ripped up love letters, confessions mixed with wine. There's nothing left to be said. I've already made up my mind. It's 2 a.m. You can't call again. Won't go back and rewind. Somebody told
I love this angle.
your love is a story, and if you get lost on the way, don't you worry, you'll find yourself faded. Go back to the roots that you call.
Getting trippy.
End of this chapter, the pain.
I'll go back just one frame, so we can kind of give some shout outs. So there's a thing that says harbor. The harbor was for my grandpa. See, in the war he He was on.
Oh, here we go with
was
the
on the
war.
ship. He was on
Here
the
we go with the war.
Hey, he fought. In the
He
war.
fought the war.
There's the elephant, the big old elephant in the room. That's been in the house for.
That painting is sick.
Yeah.
The dude.
Dad loves drawing animals.
Tell your dad to draw me some sort of leopard like that
Yeah, there's a
with the green eyes. It's so sick. Dave, how much money do I'll crack open the wallet. Draw me a leopard.
Draw Luke as a leopard.
Yeah.
And then shout out to Anton, who's kind of the crazy. It's kind of hard to see, but then the two crazy ones.
Mosaic, kind of.
Yeah, the mosaic ones there and there. Oh, yeah, and then another bison. And
Who doesn't like a
I'm
bison?
not actually sure if he drew the zebra or not. That one's pretty new. Yeah, that's the complete collection. And then I'm right behind the one my mom.
Even the
did.
zebra is a funky one.
Yeah, that one's kind of trippy.
If it was bigger, it'd be crazy. The leopard's really cool with the green.
The leopard's
eyes.
my favorite.
The pain hits like hell. Eternally said, but finally
Taking a snooze on the
glad to be
guitar.
out of your
Gotta get sleeping.
spell.
You know? Oh no.
Somebody told me
I like that shot walking in.
there's a story, and if you get lost on the way, don't you worry, you'll find yourself faded. Go back to the roots that you call home.
Yeah, that was
There
it.
you go.
That's the new
first-
tune.
The first music video.
Yeah, and then you guys got I shot the video you guys playing for Indie 88.
The funny thing about doing a music video is you really have no idea what it's gonna look like until after.
Well, even when I sent it to you, we shot it, and that night I quickly put together the first minute 30 just to see like what the fuck we were working with. Because when you shoot, you always go, "Oh my god, I don't think we got enough footage." And then when I sat down, I'm like, "Oh, we got more than enough." And then I saw it together. I'm like, "Oh shit, this actually looks pretty cool." And even you were like, "Yeah." It was fun. Like you could just feel like it was gonna match the song.
Now, I remember you sending it to me because I
And you're like, "Oh shit!" And you were like, you woke up. You're like, "Fuck, I gotta go to work in the morning." It was like 1 a.m.
Oh man, I think I had like just smoked a little, like that like pre going to bed smoke, and it was like perfect timing because you're watching and you're like, oh damn, this actually didn't turn out that bad.
Yeah.
Because like we've done like even with Modern Space, like we blew like
I don't even. Can you go in?
$30,000.
Let's not even tell the people you paid me for this. Let's just say I needed that $3,000 I put in the GameStop.
We blew, or like I don't know, somebody else blew $30,000.
God.
That was the one you were doing the behind the scenes.
And me and Mike pitched a video for that where basically you guys were gonna do
Like you
a
just
self.
never,
Me and Mike pitched a self-help seminar for.
No, that was for Just
Quit.
That was for Just Quit. Yeah, we threw that music video out.
And you guys ended up doing like some weird sketch thing. I was like, oh man, we could have done something. And then literally some
Nobody
other
wanted to
huge,
do that.
some other huge band came and did a fucking self-help like Tony Robbins style video like a week after. And I
Yeah.
was like, fuck.
They took this out. Yeah, it's hard. Doing music videos is a weird art form because I think someone from Tokyo Police Club said this, but it's not actually like you're a musician. You're not like an actor. It's completely out of the realm of what you do. But in the same time, you're also like a creative. So why not just try to do artsy stuff and just make the most with what you have? Like even someone like Mac DeMarco, or like you can do really cool stuff with music videos nowadays. you
One
know?
guy, Lil Xan, he does some fun stuff.
Yeah, he does some cool stuff.
But
yeah,
I'm gonna mute it and play it.
I mean, why not just make cool just content? And it can be as wild or as not wild as you want it to be.
Where is this Lil Xan? It's like called Night in Prague or whatever. Oh, here we go. Hold on, here we go.
Dude,
Just like how glitchy it is. I won't even like you can see the glassy. It's cooler with the music, but it's just so simple. And then the odd. It looks dumb with this, but like just see how they glitch every once in a while. It's just easy. It's not much money went into this. They shot probably in all 3 locations. A little trippy, a little glitchy. You honestly, not to toot my own horn, you just need a friend like me.
just to make a video. Like, just start shooting.
Yeah, literally, and be like, okay, what's the song like? What kind of location would suit the song? And then you just like put it together, and then you can fuck around with it in editing the most, So
it's that's what it comes down to. I think is someone who's really good at editing, because you can do so much with so little.
Yeah.
And even I really like the one shot,
Yeah.
Doing one shot stuff is really cool. Like,
I think that's what we wanted to do for your next video, just literally a one-shotter. But I was thinking, we're going to talk about it now. What's the next single?
So the plan is to release, I guess, 3 or 4 songs. I was supposed to look at what the plan was, but the plan,
Whatever.
It's deep. Okay. On a side note, I hate Gmail so much.
Dude, I like calling
Hotmail
people
all the way.
Well, no, not even just Gmail. Like emails and texting, I hate. I'm a big caller.
Yeah, like let's get it over with in 5 seconds.
Dude, people can.
Instead, I got 6 emails. The emails are good though in the way that if you say for something needs to be done, you have like proof that it's been said. But anyways, but yeah, no. So the plan is like we're probably gonna get 3 to 4 songs before the EP's out. But I guess we're still talking about it. I would say maybe how many times since we aired it on the
and I still think.
video.
Oh, and what are the lyrics for that?
So there is like I do mention Blondie's Pizza. So I don't know. Maybe we do a one shot where you just like walk to Blondie's Pizza.
Okay.
I
wanted to fucking rig that forest with crazy ass lights and like snow and like have it snowing.
That would be probably way cooler.
Yeah.
Maybe there's just a box of Blondie's Pizza.
Yeah. And like literally out of nowhere in the woods, there's a box of Blondies. We'll get your Blondies in there.
We gotta get Blondie's Pizza. Shout out to Blondie's Pizza.
I don't know what it is, but.
Well, I guess in the song there's like I'm going to meet you. First up, Blondie's Pizza.
No, I know.
Which, to be honest, doesn't even really make a lot of sense. We just had Blondie's Pizza that, like, the night before.
Right.
But
you're supposed to say you're a lyrical genius, not that my lyrics don't make sense.
The only reason it doesn't make sense is that I'm pretty sure I've only ordered, like, Uber Eats Blondie's Pizza, but I'm kind of, like, 100% sure you can't eat pizza at the Leslieville location.
Right.
I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong.
He could be way off.
But I'm pretty sure I've driven by and I'm like, oh, you can't actually sit down.
It's crazy because
like it's not a date spot.
A pizza used to be like my favorite food.
So much pizza. Oh
and
God.
I don't crave it like I used to. And it's funny because I always thought if I stopped eating so much pizza, I'd lose weight. No, I'm getting fatter quick. I'm getting really chunky.
You were losing weight by eating pizza.
Yeah, literally. Now I'm putting it on rapidly. This lockdown's not helping, I'll tell you that.
Dude, the lockdown is not helping.
I'm moving to the beaches, though, at least. The new set's going to be in the beaches for all the people who are avid Sean and Luke listeners.
He's going to be close to Blondie's Pizza, the first pizza we're going to eat. No, but how many times is more about just... I guess this, like, your life as a story is kind of just starting fresh and just allowing yourself to start fresh. And then how many times is kind of the starting fresh, like, in the more specifically in like the dating world. And one of my old roommates and I were just having a casual conversation, and I was just playing the intro chugging lick, and we were just having a conversation. I was just playing it, and he had mentioned like asking how many times has your heart been broken to someone you were thinking of dating, and I just kind of started. I was like, "Ooh, that'd be kind of cool." Like, how many times has your heart been broken? And then I
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7. And then I had everything kind of there, but just with playing just 2 notes on the acoustic. And then my buddy Keegan came over, and he's just like a chord genius, and he started throwing all these crazy chords together, and it just happened. And a good
Kind of like making a
Same.
music video. It just happens.
Yeah, I think with anything creative, like
It just
you
literally,
just have to do it.
dude, it's really just sucking it.
Just do it.
Nike nailed it. Yeah, it's just sucking it out of the ether. You have to. The hardest thing with creativity, especially for creatives, is a schedule and actually sitting down and doing it.
Actually doing it. So much is procrastination.
Dude, I've started this thing called the Miracle Morning, and I don't know if I've told you about it, but I basically wake up at 7:45 every day now. I do 5 minutes of visual or of meditation, 5 minutes of going over my affirmations, so my goals for the year, my life, and then 5 minutes of visualizing how I'm going to feel throughout the day, and doing my tasks and what the tasks are going to look like when they're all done, and then my life, like just visualization as a whole, whatever that means to you. And then I read for 20 minutes, and then I do 10 to 15 minutes of yoga, and then I write. I start my first writing project, which is a book I'm writing. It's an action adventure film turned into a book.
And it's going to kick ass.
Hopefully. Writing is crazy because you read these books like by Bukowski. and the writer of Harry Potter, and you go, these people are fucking wordsmiths. And I'm sitting here feeling like I'm not a wordsmith. I'm a university dropout, but it's just about getting it down, and then hopefully your vocabulary picks up over time, and then you can go back and fix it up. But yeah, that's my morning routine. And then once I do in the writing part at the end, I put in like the 3 most important things to finish in the day. Usually I don't finish all 3 because I'm a creative person. I'm fucking lazy. I write the 5 pages of script every day. Didn't do it today. I try to do 30 minutes of idea generation. So I'll sit with a pad of paper in front of me and write down titles or like envision something and pull it out of the fucking ether and write it down. And then I'll either do like writing on a script, writing a new comedy sketch, or going back. Mike and I are working on a feature together, like work on that. But yeah, it's mostly just, it's mostly to do with writing for me. And then I'll do like subcategories of like workout or like do the podcast. Like those to me aren't main things, they're side things. And then I have a job on top of that.
And I'm
hounding the stock market.
Dude,
I recommend Miracle Morning to everybody. Dude, I've read like 50 self-help books. This thing actually like it made me implement something, and I knew my mornings were the worst. I knew I'm terrible with mornings. That's why I'm like hesitant to get like really drunk now, because I value my mornings and the schedule so much now that I crave that more than like getting belligerent.
Right. I think I still crave getting belligerent.
Yeah, dude, so do I. But
Miracle
like,
nights.
that's why I'm hesitant to do the Super Bowl tomorrow, is because like it's like I didn't do any shit today. I like worked on my podcast, but then I'm gonna be hanging out with you tomorrow, and then if I go down to the Super Bowl, and then Monday morning's gonna be fucked. So that's 3 days I'm not doing. And every day you take away from your schedule, the less you yeah. So I'm very like protective now of my time, and like I'm getting fucking older now. I'm 26.
We're all getting old.
Yeah, it's like I always think in the back of my mind, I'm like, fuck, like what if I just got cancer right now, and I literally had a year deadline to get this first book done.
Dude, that's heavy.
Yeah, but it's important. It's not important to think you're gonna get cancer, but it's like you got to value your time and like be constructive. I think.
It's important to realize that we're all not going to be here forever, and you do need to value your time.
And it's not some like legacy thing. It's like I enjoy making creative shit and seeing the expression on people, and it makes me feel better than getting blackout. Now,
100%. No, you want to do something, and you want to actually like I think the big thing, even just people in general, love is creating.
Yeah,
we love having a vision with everything we do. It's all about finding something to create where you have your little baby, you've made it, you've molded it, whether it be a cider or a podcast or
like harvesting apples. Fuck.
Yeah, whatever it is, you kind of find what you like making and creating, and you make a life out of it. And I think the Miracle Morning is a great idea, because most people, I mean, personally, I definitely don't do the Miracle Morning. I'm more of like, okay, when do I have to be up? Let's set that alarm clock 5 minutes. I'm rolling out. But I do think one thing I do really like if I have to, I actually like driving to work, and even just driving in the morning in general. Because you're like getting somewhere, you're going somewhere. You turn the radio on, you crank some music.
Of course.
Like a lot of the money that's been helping me fund this project has been painting like houses and stuff. And in the like specifically last summer, you know, I would get up, I would start driving, and I just was obsessed with country music. And like every day, I would just crank this Brothers Osborne record, and I just felt so good. Like, you know, I was getting ready to kind of like start the day, and it got me pumped.
You can do.
You would spend like maybe like a couple like a bit of time just with no music, where you're just thinking. It's allowing your brain to just kind of start.
You and I used to listen to Darius Rucker, Wagon Wheel, and Avicii.
Oh yeah, baby.
But yeah. But I mean, you can do the 6-minute miracle morning. You do all the tasks for 1 minute.
That is true. It doesn't. You don't have to do things for a long time. Yeah, it can be pretty quick.
Just like bang, bang, bang. Do some stretches, meditate, just hammer it out, and like I don't know what it does. It puts you in the right headspace.
And that's really important, because if your mind is just nowhere, then it doesn't. One thing I really would
think about when you wake up
in the morning.
Think about what people do when they wake up, and this is from the book, so don't think I'm some sort of poet fucking brainiac here, but they wake up and they go like, fuck, I don't want to wake up. But like with the miracle morning, you kind of go,
you have something to look forward to.
Dude, it's like not even like I love doing it. I like that it's gonna get me into the headspace and make me feel accomplished. I hate the meditation and affirmation part a lot, and I look forward to the reading part.
Right.
I'm like, oh, if I just do these 3, I can get to the reading. You know, like, and then you do the yoga, you get your body moving around, or you do another workout, you go for a walk, something. But by the end, you're almost like, oh, fuck, I have to do it. But then by the end, you're like, holy fuck, like it's only 9 o'clock and I feel like I've done like 100 tasks.
Right.
On my 3 most important things, used to be workout, read, and maybe write a bit. Mm-hmm. Now it's those 2 are done already. Now I'm like, okay, 3 writing projects. So
you can add more to that. Even on that note, it's like just writing things down that you need to get done can help so much.
Dude.
I would do that a lot, even because whenever I'm writing music, I've been kind of dabbling in writing songs on my MacBook, which feels
bad idea.
On like just on notes. Like I just have the notes.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's good.
But there's something special about just having that pen and paper, and you're writing down, and you're like, okay, today I'm gonna write for X amount of days or X amount of minutes, hours, and I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, work out, do your miracle morning. And as you start crossing those things off, like you feel good, you release serotonin. It's weird. Yeah. I think it's weird because growing up, my idea of musicians were like Jim Morrison and the Doors.
Right.
We just have nightmare people who are just massive alcoholics.
Perfect.
But sometimes it works for people, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
But I think, at the core of what we're trying to say as creatives, you just have to do it. You just have to write the song, make the music video, write the sketch. Like Charles Bukowski, I think he would write 10 pages a day was his go-to.
I've never heard that, but that's crazy.
Yeah, he was saying
I know
10
know
pages a day, no matter how drunk I would write the 10 pages. And he would just start drinking some wine, start writing, and just do it every day.
But for everyone listening, I just wanted to make it clear. He was notorious for like being like a hobo.
Oh,
so
yeah.
don't think like if you're working a job, don't be like
gotta write 10 pages a day.
Yeah. Like if that's your full-time job, it's different, right? Like if you can get home and write like 5, that's cool too. Don't be like put a gun to your mouth. But
Right, Dad.
Elon Musk always said like, I'm a huge Elon Musk fan, big time. But he was like, if you think about it, if someone's working a 50-hour work week and you're working 100, you're gonna get twice as much done as they will in a year, which is fucking crazy. It's gonna catapult you to a different level. I'm not doing that personally. I'm barely putting in the 40. So
Maybe 28.
Yeah. It's funny how like you can look at someone who's doing a lot and be like, I'm part of that team. That reminds me a lot of myself.
Sometimes there's only so much you can really do.
Yeah.
Too, you know?
Yeah.
Like some bands put out 5 records and not 5 records a year. Like I think King Gizzard puts out probably 2 a year. Mm-hmm. But that might not be realistic for most people. But yeah, you just got to do it.
It all depends on your situation. Like if one thing that I was talking to you about this. This is a little bit of a veer off, but okay. Sorry, I keep fucking burping. I had some sort of bubbly water, but so recently I did a little investing class for some kids from. They were in high school and they come from families where they're like, if you don't go to university, you're gonna embarrass the family, da 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 da. And I was just telling them like, listen, if you don't know what you want to do in life, there's nothing wrong with taking a year off, and you're better off taking that year off and making some scratch. And then that will afford you the opportunity to find out what you like, and maybe you'll get good at something within that year off.
100%.
Don't take it off of making money. Like, make some money and save up some money so that, like, maybe university is not for you, but you found something along the way within that year. And that way you'll be able to afford that project now.
Yeah, I mean...
And you'll learn how to... Maybe you can learn to invest as well. Like, dude, there's nothing more freeing than learning how to invest.
100%.
I fucking swear.
Well, I pretty much... I mean, I took a lot of time off of music. I was still kind of doing music near the ending half of it, but I did take a good year, 2 years off of it, and it was the best thing I could do because you kind of have to just have some time to just realign and reassess yourself and just figure things out. Like, you don't...
Music was your university.
Yeah, you don't always have to be doing everything. You can kind of just take a step back from whatever it is you are doing and just try to become a better person really, at the end of the day. You know, how productive can you be if you're not like happy with where you're at? But if you can try to get healthy, like, I mean,
That conversation's getting me going. I'm just excited.
I would say like a good, until the gyms closed, I was probably the healthiest I had been in a while, and that was fueling making music. I hadn't been someone that would go for runs and do healthy activities or eat healthy, and just taking that year off really just made me just become better at what I wanted to do, even though it felt weird. Like, it felt like, fuck, I should really be doing this. I should be in the scene. And you see friends doing things and you're not doing things, but you're like, just be patient.
Yeah.
Got that Buddhist mentality.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what was firing you up?
No, just the conversation.
Excited?
I forget what I was going to say now, but yeah, I can't remember.
Luke, you got that in your brain. You can remember.
I have the word. I'm a goldfish.
Goldfish?
But it was something to do with
Taking time off, getting inspired.
creative stuff. I don't know. I forget. Whatever. I was saying I was getting fired up because I was excited by the conversation. What point did I cut you off at?
Something about taking time off. Maybe the gym? Okay, this guy, I was like telling this guy, dude, you have to get this workout app. It's such a good workout app.
Yeah, I bought the full thing.
And so I sent it to him. And since we're like friends on the workout app, you can see when other people are doing
I did
workouts.
abs last night and shoulders and
abs
arms.
kill you.
Dude,
It
I did
kills you.
kiss my abs on Fit On. Shout out to my Fit On family.
Shout out to kissing these.
I got this hot, jacked Asian dude just yelling.
Oh,
at
he's
me.
the best.
He's my favorite. He's so
the
nice.
best.
His name's Kinta or something.
Yeah, he does the arms. You're like, God damn.
God, he's cool.
He did more with 10 pounds than I think I've ever done in my entire life. I was like,
I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't love a human baby more than I love Kinta.
Kinto's my boy. But now every time I kind of like took a break from the app. I had so much motivation with the home workouts, and then I just lost it. And now I see Luke doing home workouts. I'm like, God damn it, I should be doing this.
Well, we're gonna live literally like 2 minutes away from each other, so we can jog together now. My big beef with jogging with you is that you're so much faster than me. You always try to outperform me.
I gotta slow it down though. When I did that 20K,
That'll be good when you jog.
killed
When you
me.
jog with me, you'll slow down. Like, I run like 5:30, 6-minute pace depending how far I go.
Yeah, it's not like it shouldn't be a race. I just get fired up. I have the biggest electronic music playlist that I run to, and I have probably 10.
Here's the thing. Why don't you and I try 4 days a week going on a 5K? It's good pace. You're so far. The jog to me is like a kilometer, right? Maybe 2.
Yeah, probably 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, oh man, I wish I remember what I was gonna say. Man, I was exciting. For sure was exciting.
No, going for jogs is important. Honestly, you can kind of just come up with ideas even when you're jogging.
Yeah.
Just no music, just you sweating it out. You finish and you're just like, God damn it.
Okay,
Need to
big
get shit
question.
done.
Enough about the creative stuff in life. The real deal
love,
is
and the pursuit of
okay, what should I bring? Tomorrow, Super Bowl. Who are you taking?
Super Bowl Sunday. Honestly, last year I put $100 on the 49ers. So confident in my boy Jimmy G. Kittle.
Tom Brady's underling.
Yeah. And
Can you imagine?
And yeah,
the two most beautiful men in the NFL.
getting beat by Mahomes.
Literally, like I looked up who were the top 10 most attractive QBs in the NFL, and it was like Brady and Jimmy G.
Jimmy G's not. He's got the
But
flow.
yeah, and like they like Jimmy G was Brady's backup. Talk
was.
about a tandem.
I know if Mahomes. That's the thing. I put $100 on the game last year. I lost it. Sucked.
Gambling doesn't work out for anyone.
It never works out. Guys.
Yeah.
Don't gamble.
So
But
who do you
it
want
makes the
for your
game more
heart?
exciting.
Who do you want to win?
I kind of want my boy Brady. Brady.
Is he your boy though?
No, not really. But
You're a Bills fan, right?
But- and
you're like
that-
a mild Bills fan.
that's where the Bills fan in me is kind of rooting for Brady because Mahomes knocked him out.
I know.
But
I
Brady's knocked the Bills out all the fucking time.
one thing I wish people would get past is like, as a Bills fan, is okay. We get it. Like we were thumped by Brady for years, but it's like, how often does someone win 7 titles in anything?
I mean, it could be Mahomes.
Man, if Brady can just pull this one out, like, I don't know. I hear we're already seeing Mahomes is injury prone. He took a light lick. He got a concussion. Like, he has knee issues already. Like, I don't know how long his career will be because he's more mobile than Brady
Right.
was. They could, if he stayed healthy for 12 years, they could win 6. But I don't think he will. I think he'll take too many licks, too many crazy things. Kind of like the Josh Allen. Every time that guy runs, he gets his knees clipped and it looks like they're breaking in half. Like, it's scary. But I want Brady to win for legacy. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
We got a Tiger Woods. We got to see LeBron, and now we got to see Brady. Like, Brady is just how rare is it to see like the best ever in your age? Like, you and I never really got to see the Wayne Gretzky. We never got to see
No, we didn't actually.
we didn't get to see.
Sidney Crosby.
We kind of got Tiger Woods, but we were super young.
Crosby.
He's not the best ever. Like, I'm talking about best ever. Like, Brady's
Goat.
If he wins this, like, it's not even close. Even still, it's not close.
Do you think it's going to be high scoring or low scoring? I kind of think it's going to be a low, like that. Anytime Brady's in the Super Bowl, it seems fairly low scoring. Or it's like
Atlanta was like
comeback time.
32, 38.
But they hadn't scored.
That was a crazy
They hadn't
game.
scored anything in the first half. But he's got
Man.
better wide receivers. He's got
Casey's
Gronk.
defense isn't that good.
They're not that. They looked good against the Bills.
Yeah, but here's the thing with
Tampa's-
Casey's D, they're good if the score gets run up. If you're able to restrict them from getting a ton of touchdowns, then
Right.
their defense doesn't look so good.
Yeah. Because I don't know.
'Cause then-
Tampa's D looked real good against the Packers.
Well, yeah,
the Packers normally light people up.
Tampa beat Green Bay previously in the year because they licked Aaron Rodgers, and he doesn't like getting hit, right? So they got in his head with that. But what I'm saying is, when you can keep par with a team that's explosive, it's like then you can use your run game and your passing game. When you're down 3 touchdowns in first half, then you're like, fuck, we can't run the ball anymore.
No.
So a big part of your game is gone, and that tires out defenses. So that's big for Tampa because they have a lot of good running backs. So
Who is it? Florinette?
Fournette and Jones, Ronald Jones.
God damn. It's going to be a good goddamn.
It's going to be a great game, and I'm going to watch it right here in this beautiful room.
the big old TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Okay,
it's so
next
tough.
thing. Do you think aliens are real?
Dude, I don't know.
It's a trippy discussion.
I woke up in the middle of the night last night having.
Don't you tell me there was an alien in your bed. Don't you tell me. I can't do that again.
I need to get some water, and I was just looking out the window, like, God damn, how freaky would it be if you just saw an alien?
Dude, you know what the cool thing about us doing a podcast now is? At my cottage or at your cottage?
Aliens are real?
Dude, we can just go out 12 o'clock in the middle of the night, do a Under the Stars cast.
Here's a better question.
Under the Stars cast with Luke and Sean.
Wait. If aliens were real, would you rather be
A sniper or a grenade man?
No.
Snipe their head off
would
or
you rather
stick
be-
a grenade in their throat?
Would you rather be living in the city, like downtown Toronto, or would you rather be living like at the cottage in Muskoka?
If aliens came down?
No, but say you just knew that they were around. Would you rather kind of be chilling in the city, or would you feel
Like-
scared to death being at your cottage?
Yeah, what kind of aliens are we talking about? Like bad ones or good ones?
I don't know.
Because if it's like signs, then I'd rather be in a swarm of people.
Definitely.
So we can all form a team, a militia, and attack these, single them out, find a like-minded person, and take these aliens down as a team.
Yeah, like
We
everybody
can
would
machine
wanna
gun
be in the
up.
city.
Okay, you jump on them, you knife them. I'm just pumping them in the front.
Be like
I'm just
scaring them for you, or just like
yeah.
machine gunning them.
So yeah, of course not my cottage. They'd like, because think about it, if they're able to travel from galaxy to galaxy, what's a spaceship ride from like Africa to Muskoka? 4 milliseconds less?
The price of cottages would be down.
What? Dude,
I
everything
don't wanna
would.
be-
The world would be over. We're being
world-
overrun. We're slaves to these
Yeah.
aliens. If they're bad guys, yeah.
I would not go to my cottage. I'd be too in the middle.
But how do you feel about Under the Stars cast?
Under the stars. I mean, if we were under the stars.
Yeah, I mean midnight
Yeah. Well,
by the fire.
by the fire podcast.
That'd be sick.
Dude, that would be sick.
Anyways, I think
a special edition.
we've been going for, can you believe it, almost an hour, 58 minutes.
God damn.
I think that was a fun one. That was great. I mean, I'm gonna plug the Luke and Aaron show
Plug it
on
away.
YouTube. We haven't named this yet. You'll figure it out once it's posted. We don't know when we're gonna post it. I won't say the date we shot this, just in case it's 10 years from now. But yeah, it was fun. This made me feel good about
we
podcasting.
did mention the
with you.
Super Bowl thing tomorrow.
Right, yeah. Shit. Anyways, I had fun.
We were abducted by aliens. We got thrown back in time. So
Too bad we couldn't do a sauna cast. Yeah, oh my God.
sauna lit
Dude,
on fire.
at the start of last year, speaking
This
of how
is
bad
where we were.
2020 was, Sean was in quarantine with me at this house. Back when the pandemic was like peak, like everyone was like, "Holy shit, everyone's gonna die." They're raping everybody out here.
We thought we were gonna die.
Yeah, and we were locked down, and we had a sauna in this garage attached to this house. Not attached, but like it's close. And Sean and I were boozing, and what you do with this sauna, it's an electric sauna. You start it, leave it, and then you come back and get in about 40 minutes later when it's like peak heat. So I start it, I come back in. 40 minutes later, Sean goes out to check it, and I don't know what happened to him when he went out there.
Okay, can I say this? I was walking in, and so there's a little glass window on the door, and I see it's kind of smoky but kind of steamy. And my first thought in my head was, "Damn, this thing's gonna be hot as hell. It's gonna be a good fucking
be great.
sauna." And then I open the door, and it's on fire, but not like
A blaze.
a blaze on fire, but the thing's on fire. And I come running back, and I open the door. I'm like, "Luke, the sauna's on fire."
I'm drunk.
I don't know what the hell he thought in his head, but it probably
I thought it was
all
like literally like like an LA forest fire.
it was bad.
It was like literally like a few flames, but the sauna was on fire, and it shorted. I ran out with a cup of water like this big. I'm like, unplug it. It was so smoky in there.
Oh, it was
We
brutal.
poured like a glass of water on the flames. We ended up getting it out, but we loved that sauna. We would go in there with a bottle of wine, beers, like daily. It was so nice. That's what kept us young, vital.
Dude, that helped me quit cigarettes.
Yeah.
Then like just sweating it out. I think it helped us lose.
Ever since the sauna's gone, now he's moving on to meth.
My favorite drug.
Yeah. Anyways, that'll take us over an hour now. But thank you guys for watching, and man, hopefully there's more to come. Hopefully we have guests next time, and who the hell knows where this is going.
Who knows?
Maybe we'll get a live performance out of someone.
Oh damn!
That'd be pretty cool.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right. This was Sean and Luke. Luke and Sean.